Sorry.
Oh, cool.
I just want to draw attention.
Is it Opsanus towel? I don't remember.
I don't know if I can ID these. I just call them frogfish or toadfish. And they're always very fun to see because they look very grumpy. And I believe they're a type of anglerfish. Like they do have an actual lure on the front of their face.
So cool. We can also get backscatter on fish in the water column.
That can you?
As a segue.
If you have a lot of them?
Yeah, and you know, even just one you could potentially see. So what you're looking for is a big difference between the other medium around you. So because they have the gas bladders in them that has air, which has such a strong impedance contrast from the water, so bubbles and gas bladders really show up really brightly in backscatter in our sonars.
Okay.
But in terms of absolute telling if it's a coral mound or if it's a fine grain sediment or if it's bedrock or basalt, that's actually an emerging field, is trying to figure out if we can absolutely tell grain size. And the problem that takes it is everything's relative, and to be able to get absolute known sediment size, you need to calibrate your sonar, but they're so big you can't calibrate them in a tank. You have to figure out how to calibrate all these ships in the open ocean. And that's something that's a up-and-coming research and trying to figure out if there could be calibration spots to do this. But at this point in time, backscatter is more used for relative intensity instead of absolute intensity.
Okay.
Unlike in the water column, where we can use our split beam fishery sonars, we do calibrate those. And so we can tell a bit more calibrated absolute information in the water column for, like, fishes.
Okay. That does make a lot more sense. One of my goals on this cruise is to pick Shannon's brain and understand mapping and acoustics in a much better way than I currently do.
Well, for everybody out there, I also have a marine biology bachelor's, and so I love everything invertebrates, and so I'm like getting back into the field. I'm going to pick your brain about all of those things. So I'll tentatively scream out species, and they're probably incorrect. Just tell me.
You already got him down. Here, he's giving us a show. And then you can see little cup corals around him, too. So those pinkish, fleshy corals are just small cup corals, possibly Thecopsamia, which we've seen in both yellow and pink variations in the area. And you also, this is a great opportunity to look at some of the coral rubble. So that's like, some people don't find it exciting. I really like it because I study it in the lab when we bring it back up. But you can tell a lot about the area. So those more darker colors behind the back end of the fish are likely older than when you see the really light colored coral, just based on sedimentation over time.